Hey, what's up? It's Emma here from VideoPowerPlanet.net. Welcome to another exciting tutorial. We're going to talk about voice acting, and I hope you guys who are interested in doing voice acting, this tutorial helps you out. So you might be having a very nice voice, but you don't even know how to use it. So maybe these tutorials will help you get into that feeling of loving your voice and trying as much as you can to make it work. Okay, I have a clip here that I've paused. I wanted you guys to listen to it. These are Aussies. So if you're living in Australia like I do, and you want to get into voiceover acting, there are a few people you're going to fight with. So these guys have been here for generations, a few generations, and so they're not going to. Anyway, listen to what this gentleman says.
We're not just going to move over. None of us are going to say, "Oh, gee, you got a great voice. Here, have my clients." No, you've got to go out there and earn it, and you've got to go through the hard yards. And all of us have done it. I can't even.
Okay, so you've had him. He's not going to move over to give you space. So you guys also, if you love the voiceover work, it's nice that you have your own studio and hey. And by the way, once you have something to work with, you'll always have more time and perfect your voice. So number one, you'll need a few things. There's a movie that I'm trying to work on how to set up your recording studio, your simple home recording studio. Anyway, go to Video Power Planet and click on tutorials. You'll see a few of our tutorials. Another thing is, if you can be a member, then you can add in a few articles and whatever news you have or any good information. And if you have a business that does not have a website, or you're trying to get into something like advertising, that's the best way you can be found. So if you have a business and you want to, try as much as you can to put your business out there, advertising. Like here, we can advertise for you for free. We don't even have to charge anything. So you come here, but you have to be a member. So you sign in, upload your logo, your business logo, then write a few things about your logo, your address, so that your clients can find you if they are looking for anything. Maybe you do fingernails or dogs, or whatever business you're doing. Just go here, advertise for free, and and if you have a script and you want us to create you a web intro, just come to Radio Imaging, click on Radio Imaging, and you'll find a few things. Anyway, let's jump into Adobe Audition here. I've just imported sorry, I've just brought in an audio track that we're going to work with, and I've armed this recording part, and let me arm this second one as well, so that we can have two inputs. I'm going to explain that later. Let's just arm that one too. Okay, now inside here, when you are in the effects panel, just double click in here. I've chosen a parametric equalizer, and this is how I've set it. This one gives it a sharp voice. I'll tell you why we are using a sharp voice here. Because if you have a voice, maybe it has deep bass or something, you need this one to pull out that tone from the deep voice that you have as well. Maybe you don't even have a deeper voice, but you want this tone to come in. So this one will help you. So if you can pause this and then look at the way I've set these ones, and once you like what you're hearing, then you can click here to save it as a preset so that you can use it next time for your projects. And then if you go to this low one, I've used the graphic equalizer. This one has I've used this one to boost up the bass so that it has a very deep, strong bass. Okay, so just look at the settings. If you love them, then you can also save them and you keep them there. And then I went into the equalizer to the output, the main output, which is out here, the master output. And inside the effects area, I've chosen reverb, which is a studio reverb, and I've used the preset itself, which is a medium preset for vocals, and I reduced it to around 20. and then I went inside here and I got the multi-band compressor, and I'm using broadcast. So you can double click in here, click this arrow and choose any effects that you want to add on. Okay, and that, I hope that helps us. Anyway, let's just do something very simple here. I've not written a script, I'm just giving you a few clues on how you can start loving your voice, and yeah, with luck you'll go through and also be part of these big boys. Okay, hey, and by the way, check out these tutorials. You see, this is the Godfather, the guy who I think invented the big voice, the late Don LaFontaine. Man, he's the greatest. Anyway, let's get started. Let me just play this and start recording a little bit. There is a universe full of joy, full of courage. In your own mind, you might wonder, who are you? Where do you stand in the universe? There are questions asked, and there are as many answers as there can be. Anyway, I have just spoken a few words here that I haven't even written. I don't even know how they will sound, but anyway, with all these presets, let's give it a try. There is a universe full of joy, full of courage. In your own mind, you might wonder, who are you? Where do you stand in the universe? There are questions asked, and there are as many answers as there can be. Anyway, you've had a little bit of that. Always when you're trying to do something, if I take out the audio and play it, it'll sound not too... There is a universe. Anyway, it's deeper, and what makes it deeper are these equalizers. You can pump them up. Let me just pump this one up. There is a universe. There is a universe. And as we have pumped this up very high like this, let me pump this one up. There is a universe. So that one has given it that deep bass. There is a universe. So that's how it sounds without this one, the Prometric, the one I talked about, this one that boosts it up and gives it that sharp tone. Anyway, let me pause this one and click on this one. There is a universe. So that one is on that gives it that boost, so we can even take this bass out. There is a universe. There is a universe. There is a universe. There is a universe. Yeah, try as much as you can to work around that, and when you mix them all together plus the instrumental, this is how it will sound. There is a universe full of joy, full of courage. In your own mind, you might wonder, who are you? Where do you stand in the universe? There are questions asked, and there are as many answers as there can be. Anyway, that's it. So you guys play around that. I'll be making more videos for you guys, and I hope you guys get these videos helpful and encouraging. I'm Emma for VideoPowerPlanet.net. So you guys have a nice day or whatever you're doing, and always check out Video Power Planet for other tutorials. And if you have any tutorial that you want us to make for you, just click request, write us a tutorial. We'll work around it. If we cannot find it for you, we will try as much as we can to explain to you how hard it can be. But anyway, I'm Emma for VideoPowerPlanet.net. I'll see you around. Have a nice day or have a nice weekend, and take care.